Speaking of which, I also need to assign escorts to my science ship. To both Topaz and Peridot. Here we go. I have to make sure that that is slightly lower than mine at all times.
System survey complete.
So one more month and I'll be able to build all the mining bases out there. Nice, nice. On to the next.
Construction complete.
Okay, so that's done. So that little quick save there should indicate that... Oh, oops. But he's alright. Because he's already in the middle of doing something, so... so that should indicate... I saw a little jump there, yeah. Actually, that's a good point. So you guys are down to 2 on the food. So yeah, we need to get somebody on food production. So you will work. I'll wait until you're done. So Topaz is now off to build me more mining stations. Yay! And that'll actually bump me up to 30 a month rather than 27. It'll also take a bit of a drain on my energy resources, but I mean, we're almost at storage capacity here, so yeah. I mean, look at that. I'm producing 45 and I'm getting 22. Like, that is crazy. I mean, bear in mind, this is, you know, still considered early game. So good, you guys are good and inferior. You guys are still equivalent, though I don't know how. I think you guys are building ship for ship, which I don't like. But I need to get the... I have the stage 2, yeah? Yeah, I've got 2. I need to get 3 so I can build the battleship. Speaking of stage 2, I need to build stage 2. I think that's actually probably what's holding me back right now, is the fact that I don't have the stage 2. I know it sounds like it, most people, somebody's in the comments is going to be like, no, that has no effect on it, but I don't know. I think it has an effect on it. Because, I mean, obviously your spaceport is how, I guess, how the game kind of tracks your
System
progress.
complete.
Or it's part of how it tracks your progress. Anyway, it plays a role in how the game tracks your progress. That much I know for certain. And I'm sure it has some sort of bearing on something. So you guys only have this world, yeah? So I may be able to push you guys out of these systems here if I can get a... If they don't have any other system, if they don't have any of these other worlds, like, inhabited, then I can almost push them back to their home system.
Research complete.
Not the missiles I wanted, but they will do. Actually, you know what? Do I want those or do I want the engineering facility? No, we'll take the missiles. We'll take the missiles. Okay. And actually, speaking of that, so the reason I paused for why would I have 2? Also, look, scout ships, really? The scout ships do nothing. I mean, look at this. 4 and 9. I mean, even my worst weapons do better than that. Um, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I know I have that problem. Like I'll start to say something and just completely go blank as far as but yeah, the scout ships are I mean honestly I don't really use the ships a lot. I won't use the ships unless I have unless I have the spores, the amoebas, because the amoebas just do so much more damage. Oh, and the reason I pause here is so that way I can actually take my time in. That's what I was talking about. I pause here so I can take my time to build this stuff out properly. Ooh, do I want proximity mines? Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Proximity mines would probably do a lot more. Although, that being said, that thing is actually pretty good. Each day to tank. In this field have a 25% chance each day to take. Knowing 7. Wow. The damage can be dodged. Wow, that actually probably would have helped me out a lot in my other game. I ended up having to go to war, and yeah, it didn't end well for me. To the point that I actually had to reload the game. Like, I went back to an earlier save, and that's how I figured out all that stuff about the equivalent nonsense. Because I had a fleet strength of... My first fleet was 5,000. My first fleet was like 5,300. My second fleet was like 3,000... I want to say it was like 3,600 or 3,700. And was like, oh, these people are equivalent. I was like, cool. They're about to... And yet, I was like, cool, they're about the same. Question, why won't you let me save? Oh, because you're already saved, okay. Okay. So let's go build us some red-eye stations. Yeah, and they attacked, and they went to war, and they jumped in a fleet. It was like 5,500, and I was like, okay, that's about right. And then they jumped in a second fleet of 5,800. And I'm like, yeah, here's the thing, that's a little over 10,000 fleet strength, which is way more than what I have. That's not equivalent. So I'm gonna go and, I think it's gonna cost me huge, isn't it? How much is that gonna be? Yeah, the red-eye station is gonna be expensive. Okay. Yeah, I like to, when it comes to upgrading my ships and stuff like that, because you usually have so much stuff going on, I don't like having this constant pressure to keep building. See, here's what I don't get. Every so often it does this. They jump out, like their stuff will just like expand outward. I might actually throw up a frontier outpost up here. Because I figured out I can do that now. I can just throw them anywhere. I could have sworn before that I had to have, like, control of the system, like, but I don't know, like, I don't know. So I'm down to 200 more, and I'm going to be another 200 energy, and I'm going to be at my limit. So I actually really need to get up to 300 pretty quickly so I can get my colony ship built, because that's going to drain quite a bit of energy resources from me. So much stuff to do, guys. Oh, and all of it requires me to just sit here and look at this screen. Like this right here. Like, just take my hands off the keyboard and mouse. Just wait. Now, the reason I don't usually crank up the speed is because so much stuff happens in this game that it's like, it can cause a bit of a problem. Okay. I mean, look at that. I'm at 400 already. So... And also, you see? Yeah, I am dangerously, dangerously close. I need to build the colony ship, but I also need to upgrade my spaceport. Curse you. Do I upgrade the spaceport or do I build the colony ship? The colony ship is going to be a lot more beneficial in the long run. So I need to start siphoning off energy credits. And to do that, I need to shut some stuff down, which means I need to make some unemployed people at home. So I'm going to put you there. I'm going to put you there. I'm going to put you here. So I figured out something fairly interesting. And that is, the people here won't be unemployed if there's a marker down here. Because I guess it just takes that marker as kind of like an indication of there being a structure there. So for the time being, we're going to shut this stuff down. And unfortunately, I have nowhere to put you, so I can't really go into the negative. Well, I guess I can. There we go. Put you over here. So occasionally I'll do this. I'll just like intentionally force myself into the negative. So that way I'm not... Because the way the game works, because when you reach your maximum limit, you... actually, having 2 times speed is actually probably not too bad. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go to normal speed. But once you reach your the maximum limit, you don't stop getting money. You keep getting money. It just basically goes to waste. And where that may sound like a good thing, it actually is a massive waste of resources, and I hate wasting resources. So, occasionally, I'll intentionally push myself into the negative, so that way it uses up some of my stockpile, but I still have all the abilities to regain or pull myself back up. Speaking of which, we're ready. Okay. So as soon as that colony ship is done, upgrade the spaceport. Yay. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to send my ship here, most likely, and put a... Actually, I could probably put one here, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I can put one there. I'll do that then. Put a frontier outpost here because those energy credits, all these energy credits are going to be really, really useful to me. Hello? Who is this? Unless these guys are going to move in there. Okay. So yeah. Inactive buildings, I gotcha. And actually, what's my limit on this? 1,000. So yeah. This will eat up another 200 of that. Actually, I might let them have... Nah, I want that system. I want this system specifically because that's 8 energy credits. Like, I have yet to see another system like that in any of the games that I've played. Actually, to tell you the truth, I don't even remember seeing a lot of 6s in any of the other ones that I've played. Colony ship is done. So, I need to send my colony ship here to colonize. Now, when it comes to the colony ships, your best bet for a colony ship is to find one of these doubles. I usually go with the food and minerals ones because when you upgrade the colony ship, you get the second resource. The problem with one like this is I'm not going to get a lot of food, and right now the colony is going to need food more so than it's going to need energy credits. Like, I'm more so concerned about the colony getting on its feet. However, I would like to have it sort of centrally located where it has a tile on either side of it, because you get bonuses to your stuff that way. But in this case, I'm not going to have much of a choice. I'm going to have to go here. Plotting a course straight through a Class B star. So we're going to send the colony ship off. Good. So I can get some of you people back to working on... Hang on. Get some of you guys back to work.
Research complete.
Alright. I'm going to pause that while that goes. Ooh. Yeah. Actually, how are you guys on food? Ooh, cutting it dangerously close, aren't we? Okay. And then I need to take care of the research. Advanced shields! Awesome. That means I can upgrade the diamond fleet again. Blue laser. Because I need to get up to the ultraviolet. Actually, there's a green one that I saw once, and I have yet to get back to. And it's like, no! It's like a green X-ray. Oh, 4 months though? Really? Man. 4 months, guys. That's 8-12 for relative strength, power, destruction, capabilities. Versus 315 and... See, that's why I usually go with the lasers, because the lasers... That's why I usually start the game with the lasers, because they do a lot more damage, and they have the armor penetration. So those are actually going to be a lot better than my turrets. Man. So do I upgrade... Because if I upgrade Steven's shields now... I think... So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to save it, obviously, as you just saw me do. And then we're going to wait the 4 months. Because hopefully nothing will happen in that time frame. Yeah. So basically, what I was saying about the whole energy thing was, by having your energies maxed out, each month that it's maxed out, you are literally losing that much energy credit each month. So by kind of making yourself go into the negative a little bit and bringing that number, that storage number down some, you are getting the maximum amount of energy credits that you can get at all times. Because I have a stockpile of energy credits. So it's not like it's a really big problem if I go into the negative a bit. And I have a means of bringing myself back out of the negative again. And actually, I was doing some looking up onto the game, and fortunately, the game does not end if you go into a deficit.
Construction complete.
So that is the Stage 2 spaceport. Do I build the Corvette assembly yard? It cuts their costs down, and it makes them faster to build. So yeah, let's go ahead and build it, because I mean, it'll also add a little bit to my maintenance. So the colony ship has gently touched down. Okay. So we are currently working on having a new colony established, and the moment that colony is established, this is going to jump back up to +8. Well, it's going to just jump up to +7 because, well, that's where it was at. So you're done. So I need you to come over here. I need you to build that frontier outpost. I don't know who was going over here, but I want this system. Sorry. This system, I'm not as concerned about. And you guys have pretty much no energy credits whatsoever, like, coming in, do you? No, you got quite a bit. Wow, your planet is pretty much ripe with... I mean, you got 5, 6, 6, and then you got... There's another 1 here. So, yeah. Missiles are done. There it is. I should get the fusion missiles, but this is way more important. Oh, that is so much better. Okay, so now we're going to come back here and we're going to switch out that with that. Although it has sort of a similar, like, it doesn't have the shield penetration. Is what I keep trying to say, like, ugh. See, I want to know if there's a way that I can learn other FTL methods. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Well, missiles are down. Our economy is doing exactly what we wanted it to do. We are getting ourselves a new, not only a new star system, but a new planet as well. So, I'm thinking, guys, we may almost be about done for the day. The thing is, though, I would really, really like to take out these clouds. I mean, they have a combined strength of what? 1,000? I mean, if I did hit and run guerrilla style tactics, I might be able to take out... No. Even just one of them would kill me. Now, the good news is they won't move from that spot, but the bad news is, well, I'm going to have to go in there. So I think we'll just wait until I get the destroyers in. So next time will be the Amethyst class, along with possibly taking out some crystal entities, getting my new home world, or getting my new world built. I might wait until this is done. I still got basically like 4 minutes of recording time left. I mean, honestly, it's not really recording time. I try and shoot for an hour recording session and then cut it into 2 videos. But, you know, sometimes you go a little bit overboard. Which is fine. So, let me think here. Also, I like to take my time and think about things, too. So, we'll get this system, which is most likely going to... I know it's going to annoy these guys a little bit. It is. But also having a colony world this close to the edges of potential enemy to a potential enemy is rather concerning. As of yet, we don't have any way of...
Construction complete.
Look at that. Sentinel Station 140. Red Eye Station. The Red Eye class defense platform. 200. Yeah. So I am definitely going to be putting this up. Probably about there. So it will help to defend that area. I mean, believe me when I say those stations, a good fleet will just totally and completely crush those stations. So we actually might get this colony built before the end of this video. I think I might wait till this colony is finished. Because early on, it's not going to really benefit me too much to have it. To just have it, so. But I don't think I have any of the blockage research learned yet. Which really kind of saddens me that I can't clear out blockage before I...
Colony established.
And there we go. So yeah, wow, I'm not going to really be able to push those guys back at all, am I? Ooh. Atmospheric hallucinogen, huh? That could be a problem. So, our new colony is up and running. Our new system will have to wait until next time. So that's it. I'm done for the day. And to that, I'm going to say sayonara.